Hey guys, it's Morgan coming to you with another video on the Hawaii Hard Enduro motorcycle for Adam Does Dirt Bikes. We are getting dangerously close. It is running. All the suspension is done. We got the loose Yelly tubes in. We're waiting on just the G-rip bar ends. I think that's it, but we got a big package today. Two big packages today. One from John Seahorn at Extreme SXS Slide Plates. Thank you, John. We got that mounted up. He does make them for the 2010. I think the website says it goes back to 11, but it turns out the 10s are the same. So that worked out great. Definitely awesome skid plate option there. Heavy duty, like plastic, slides off of everything. Really good for hard enduro, nice and thick. Clearly covers the water pump, not totally, but between the pipe and this, you're gonna be safe. The other thing we got was a huge box of stuff from Bulletproof Designs. There's some of it. There's the rest of it. We're going to be installing that in today's video, showing you all the cool stuff that Bulletproof Designs makes for these bikes and all the new ones. If you guys have watched my stuff on the 23, you know that I am a massive fan of Bulletproof Designs. Their stuff is burly. It's made in the US. It's awesome. I just love those guys. They're amazing people. So we're going to start with this chain guide. What do they call this thing? All right, we're gonna. I don't know exactly what they call this. It's the swing arm chain guide protector. Anyway, we are running the stock chain guide right now, and you can mount this a couple different ways. They used to send it where you would drill holes in your swing arm and mount this like through these holes up tight to the swing arm. And I've done that, and it's obviously even stronger that way, but I've talked to the guys at Bulletproof, and honestly, they don't think it's really necessary. So they don't even send the instructions with that anymore. So we're just going to take it, put it right up there, run our bolts that they send us through. All right, there we go, guys. Definitely makes this whole thing burlier. Also, another level, if you hit things, keeps it off of hitting those tabs. I'm a big fan of those. I run them for sure. Now we're going to go up front with the disc guard. All right, super easy to install, guys. You got to take this nut off and this bolt out. Comes with a new, a little bit longer bolt. And just right back in with this. And our front disc, our beautiful Intech, sexy floating front rotor is now protected very, very well. All right, now we're gonna protect our very expensive fork lugs on this side, because this one obviously is protected with that guard. Now we got to protect this one, and we got our fork lug guard right here. Super simple, guys. Just take these pinch bolts out, and as long as you've already got your wheel aligned and you're not bouncing around on this thing, you don't have to mess with it. You just take these out. And I'm going to take the rubber plug out of the bottom of this so that if we need to adjust clickers, we can. I got to do the other side. I forgot to do that when I put that on. But it does come with a hole in the bottom so you can get to that. These are spacers right there. Those go underneath. All right, now we are moving to the back rotor to protect the rear disc. That super rad solid rotor. People have asked why solid rotors on this bike. Slotted rotors do cool better, but solid rotors are way better for the mud. They don't get the mud built up in the slots and holes that then cause brake pad wear and all that good stuff. So this helps brake pads and things last way better in mud. And since this Hawaii race could have a whole bunch of mud, we're running that. Also, this little rubber guy that helps hold grease in this hole so that the caliper can float. And the last little part you got to take off the old one is this steel backing plate for the pads so they don't wear through the aluminum. Cool thing, guys, about Bulletproof Designs, and lots of companies now are doing this. You buy one part number, fits all the KTMs, because they've got all the different axle spacers. This is for the one that we're going to use. Then this is for the new one, which is annoying because that's different than this. If just Barry put it in for the big 25 millimeter. Anyway, pretty sweet. You can buy one part number, have it on the shelf. You can take care of everybody's bike. Guys, before you put this back together, make sure you grease. A little bit of grease in there. Grease this pin up. All right, guys, that's that. Now we just slide a wheel back on here. All right, guys, last bit of protection is this caliper protector. You'll probably notice that in the showing the pile of parts, it showed radiator guards. Well, Adam actually had a set for his other bike, which is the same era of radiator, so he brought those over earlier. So I've already got radiator guards on this bike. So I didn't film that. I filmed Bulletproof Designs radiator guard install before. They're the best radiator guards you can buy. That's all there is to it. I don't know. There's a lot of parts I will test and try out. Radiator guards is not one of them. I'm only ever going to run Bulletproof Designs. Someone's going to have to come out with something revolutionary to even make me think about trying something else. So the nice thing about this, check this out, guys, is if you're running a System Tech Racing caliper cooler, this fits and goes over it, which is really nice. The older versions did not do that. I love that caliper cooler, so I'm happy to say that these things work now. All right, guys, I think we've got Adam's bike pretty much all ready to go. The only thing left is graphics, and Adam is taking care of that. He's got a friend of his buying graphics for him, Champion Brick. Thank you guys so much for the sponsorship for Adam. I'm really stoked about that. It's going to look really good. But I think we've got everything pretty much all done. We got Bulletproof Designs clutch lever. We got old Moose Race hand guards because they're just fine. There's no reason to replace those. We could not use the Bulletproof Designs brake lever because this has the old style master cylinder, which, if you guys know, anyway, they don't make one for that, or at least they didn't have one in the kit for that. So that's no big deal. But the suspension's done, the skid plate's on, all the guards from Bulletproof Designs. Guys, I took it out for a spin. It runs really, really good, and the suspension feels really, really good in our little rock garden out here. I can't wait to get to Hawaii with Adam for this. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll be filming everything from flying over there to the start of the race to everything that we're gonna do. And make sure you subscribe to Adam Does Dirt Bikes here on YouTube. Also, he will be filming and making tons of content too. Thank you guys for joining us for this build. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really proud of this thing. I cannot wait to get Adam on it. We're gonna get reports back from him before he gets, before we take it to Hawaii, if we need to make any adjustments. But yeah, guys, this thing's awesome. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you in the next one.